Hello? I have a problem. Sometimes when I speak, I use too many words when it could be said in a simpler way, but I just don't know how to do that. Also, when I say things, people get bored because I take too long to get to the point. How can I fix this problem? Well, learning how to use phrasal verbs is just what you need to solve this problem, as it will help you sound more natural and conversational. So in today's lesson, we'll focus on common phrasal verbs that you can use in your daily life, so you no longer have to use the same old boring phrases over and over again. To help you remember them easily, I'll demonstrate them around the house. Plus, so you never forget them, we've put together something very special, but you have to stick around until the end of the lesson to find out what it is. Good morning, real lifers. I'm so happy you could join me today. As you can see, I've just woken up, and to wake up means to open your eyes after you've been sleeping. Also, as you can see, I woke up before my alarm went off. And to go off in this situation means that the alarm rings loudly and makes a noise. Okay, there goes my alarm. I'll just turn it off. To turn something off means to stop it from working temporarily by pushing a button. I'm still so sleepy. Sometimes, even after my alarm goes off, I wish that I could just stay in bed and sleep in. To sleep in means to stay in bed and sleep for longer than you're supposed to. Oh, but I'm already late, so I have to get up now, which means that I'm going from laying down to standing up. Alright guys, follow me. But before we continue, if you're new here and frustrated with boring methods of learning English that just don't seem to work, then you have come to the right place. Each week we create lessons like this one to help learners like you get comfortable using English naturally and with confidence anywhere and anytime. If you would like to be part of our global community, then be sure to hit that subscribe button and bell down below so you never miss out on any of our new lessons. Okay guys, so I'm about to freshen up before breakfast, which means that I'm going to make myself feel more refreshed by having a shower and changing into clean clothes. Also, I have my towel here, which I'm going to use to dry off my body, which means to use the towel to remove any water from a surface like your body. And then after that, I'm going to get dressed. What I'm going to do is I won't be getting dressed up, which means to wear fancier or more formal clothes than what I usually wear. And then I'll probably just apply some makeup or put on some makeup, such as lipstick or mascara. After that, I'm going to clean up the bathroom and the bedroom, which means to remove any dirt or to make it tidy and make it look absolutely perfect. Alright guys, so I'm in the kitchen and I was about to cook breakfast, which is maize meal, which is quite a popular breakfast here in South Africa. We call it mili meal and it's absolutely delicious. But unfortunately, I had a smell of the milk, which it's awful. And I think it's gone off, which means that it is not as good as it should be or not good enough to be eaten anymore. So I am going to have to throw it away or throw it out, which means that I'm going to get rid of it. I think, because I've lost my appetite, I'm just going to have some coffee instead, and I'll probably just drink up my coffee, which means that I'm going to drink everything in the cup. I'm going to drink it up until the cup is empty, all right? And then I'll probably just snack on or nibble on some fruit. Maybe I'll have an avo for breakfast instead. So to nibble on or snack on something means that you have a tiny amount of food instead of having your meal or in between meals. Oh, do you guys hear that? The water's boiling. I better turn off the stove before the water boils over. So to boil over means that the water will flow over the top of the pot. So let's get going while I move on and get ready for work. Before you continue watching, why not pause the video and let us know, do you enjoy learning about phrasal verbs? Share your answer in the comments down below, and why not add an encouraging message to the other members of the community. Alright guys, so I am in my home office right now and I have tons of work to finish today. I really need to knuckle down and get things done. So what does knuckle down mean? Knuckle down means to focus, stop being distracted, and get work done. So my boss expects me to hand in my work by 5 p.m. today, which means that he expects me to complete or deliver my work before a certain time. And if I don't do it, my team might think that I'm slacking off, which means that they might think that I'm lazy. And of course, we don't want that, right? I just got a notification from my boss to say that our meeting was called off, which means that the meeting was cancelled. Fantastic news, right? Don't tell anyone. Usually during my lunch break, I like to take a few minutes to practice my English using the Real Life app. Look at all these awesome lessons and materials that I can use to improve my English. Tons of great lessons so I can read and listen at the same time. Also, this is the only app where anytime, anywhere, I can connect with language learners from around the world so I can practice my speaking instantly. Plus, just look at how simple it is to use. I usually connect with people to have conversations about life, culture, or anything that's on my mind. The best part is, the Real Life app is absolutely free. So download it now by clicking up here or down in the description box below. Or just go to your favorite app store and search for Real Life English. Right, will you look at that? It's already time to knock off. Knock off is a phrasal verb that we use to say that the workday is finished and we're ready to go home. After a long day of work, I don't know about you guys, but I love to just wind down on the couch with a good book. To wind down basically means to relax after doing something that made you very tired. I could also say kick back or chill out, and both mean to basically relax and not care about anything that stresses you out. I was thinking, perhaps later this evening I could go over to see my friend, which means to go to the place where someone is, especially their house. I was thinking maybe my friend and I could hang out, which means to spend time in a particular place. But on second thought, it might rain later, so I might want to stay in instead. This means to stay indoors or to remain inside the house instead of going out. Actually, I think the best idea for this evening might be for me to just stay home. After a long day, I think it might be good to catch up on some sleep. To catch up on sleep means that you're able to rest well, especially after a period where you didn't get much sleep. So I think that's what I'll do this evening. It was so good to have you guys with me today. I think it was one of my favorite days, to be honest. I hope you guys learned a lot from me. But right now, I am going back to bed. So have a good day, guys, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Well done. You've made it to the end of the lesson, and we learned 25 phrasal verbs that you can use in your daily life. Do you remember all of them? That's okay, not to worry. We'll do a quick quiz to help you refresh your memory and see how much you've learned today. To sleep in means to sleep longer than usual. To snack on means to eat small amounts of food. To slack off means to work with less energy or be lazy. To wind down means to gradually relax after doing something that made you very tired. To stay in means to not go out or to remain indoors. Well done! And don't worry if you didn't get all of the answers correct this time. You can always watch this lesson again until you can use these phrasal verbs easily. I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and more importantly, I hope that you learned something that you didn't know before. And to help you continue your learning, we've created a free downloadable PDF worksheet that you can access by clicking on the link in the description box below. If you would like to learn more useful vocabulary, be sure to check out this lesson next.
You made your bed, now lie in it. This is said to someone who must accept the unpleasant results of something they have done. Example, you were late for work every day this month, so your boss gave you a final warning. You've made your bed, now lie in it. A pipe dream. A pipe dream is a hope or plan that you have that you know will never really happen. Example, many people believe that living on Mars someday is just a pipe dream.